There are a few fascinating things that you might not notice in a 2.5 livestream. Some of it includes details we might miss if we do not focus much. We had our livestream recap last week. If you have not watched it yet, you may find it in the description below. Also, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Now let's start with something we will possibly miss if you do not focus on viewing the livestream. At Bilibili, we would notice that our cute little chibi Raiden had been enjoying her dango, while for the global version, she did not touch it yet. In the end, we will notice that the Raiden from the global version actually ate all of it, but the one from the Chinese version did not. Other than that, this helps us to prove that Raiden really takes desserts as a main meal. If you've watched our previous video about the character's outfit changes, we've talked about the rumor of Raiden Shogun having her outfits change. And now from the trailer we can see her skirt was nerfed. It seems to cover more parts of her lap than how we see her outfit was before. Third, we'll most likely misunderstand this part where Raiden said she will no longer allow me to do with this body as I please. Followed by Paimon saying, something seems wrong with A.
It looks like she will no longer allow me to do with this body as I please.
Something seems wrong with A.
With this, we would think that the Raiden Shogun we saw was A, but actually not. Instead, she could be the puppet. Now let me tell you why. A once said it is more effective for her to disable some of the puppet's functions. So with this, we can speculate that the person who Raiden was referring to as she would most likely be A. Next up is what we're most anticipated about this whole update, the Raiden boss. From the trailer, we still couldn't tell who is the boss we will be fighting with. Is she the puppet or someone else? But we can find her name from the 2.5 preview page. And her name is... Magasumitaki Narukami no Mikoto. Yeah, that's her name. Do you still remember the scene with two Raidens? We can assume both of them are the puppet and A. Based on the weapon they hold, it is easy to know which is the puppet and which is A. The Raiden who we always saw holding the Musou Ishin was the puppet. When entering the plane of Euthymia, the one who holds the spear was A. So it is clear to differentiate both of them. Talking about Musou Ishin, as we know A has transferred her consciousness into Musou Ishin. But in this scene, we saw A was facing Raiden at the same place. Does it mean that A has transferred her consciousness to something else? Guess we need to find out in the game. Lastly, we can find this from the 2.5 story promotional video. We will see Raiden sitting on the floor and a familiar pair of wings appeared in the background. We've seen these wings before from the statue of the omnipresent god in Inazuma City. After this, we will see the traveler's reflection from Raiden's eye where he's holding a sword preparing for battle. And yes, that's all for today's video. There are still quite a lot of interesting things in the livestream that we have not covered yet, including the parts of Enkanomiya and Yaemiko. Before we end this video, don't forget to leave a like, share and subscribe, and I'll see you next time at Teyvat Parlor.